Okay, hey y'all, how are y'all doing today? Evening. I was about to say afternoon. Good evening. It's 5:11 here. Yeah, so I wanted to come on here. I took some notes, wrote some notes down, and made a little small little, out of it so I can remember. I've been going through a lot here lately, and this is just one of the things I want to touch on today. Now I know I have been made, several videos about it before, about this topic, but I just wanted to make another one, like kind of update it, or in a way add in some things I may not have talked about in a previous video. So yeah, so I'm gonna be looking down and looking at my notes on the screen, of course. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about in the title of this video today is gonna be signs you know you're dealing with a narcissist. And this is based on my experience, real experience. So, have you ever, and this is what I want to ask y'all, have you ever tried to share something exciting or silly or just whatever that you thought was funny, or that you may have just thought of and you want to share with somebody? And when you shared that with them, they chose to outright clearly ignore you. And we're gonna get to the gaslighting part, but they just completely outright ignored you, stared back at their phone screen, looked at you like this, and just went straight back to their phone screen while you were in the middle of talking to them. First of all, that's fucking rude. Second of all, me personally, I can't speak for anybody else, I can't speak for y'all or whatever, but for me, if you don't want to hear, I'm the type of person, if you don't want to hear what I'm saying, just tell me. Hurt me with the truth instead of hurting me with a lie. Just tell me you don't want to hear what I gotta say. I would prefer that. At least I know you're not trying to hear it, instead of acting like you want to hear it. And then you're like, oh, Well, don't even say that. Just look at me. While I'm standing there talking to you, just go look straight back down to your screen. Now, we're going to tell you the lie in a few if I remember. So, I'm trying to go in order here. And then when you call them out on it, you call them out on their bullshit, hold their feet to the fire, put your feet on their neck, or whatever, having your phrase you want to use there. They want to act like the victim. They want to act like, oh, they didn't do nothing. They wasn't rude. You're the one that did this. You're the one that did that. Narcissistic much. Darvo right there. That seems like. They give me Darvo vibes. So, now we're going to get into the part of a gist of what happened. So, we're going to get into, just get into the meat of it. Today, we're going to break down exactly the behavioral signs that I just witnessed happen of a narcissistic, manipulative, and gaslighting ass people using real life example. We're going to use a real life example on how they drain your energy, steal your peace, and rewrite reality, and expect the world to revolve around them like this is them and the world is supposed to go around. Hell no, that's not how the fuck it works. Okay, so we're going to do the core signs and behaviors. Okay, the first core sign and behaviors underneath that, I got wrote down here, and I'm giving y'all all the behind the scenes stuff because, yeah, this is just really stressful on top of everything else I already got going on. Chronic dismissal and selective deafness. Or selective hearing, if you want to call it. What it looks like to me. Now, what it looks like to you may be different. They can talk your ear off for hours and hours and hours on end. But the second you have something to say, whether it's of value to them or a value not of any value to them. And with this person I have in mind, it's like, if it ain't about her, she don't want to hear it. She won't outright tell you, fuck you, I don't want to hear what you got to say. At the very least, I don't want to hear what you got to say. She'll make you feel that. She'll show you that. Like she's not interested in anything you got to say because it's not about her. But how the hell do you know it's not about you or pertaining to you or of any value to you if you won't even let me get it out? So, going down in my notes here, they tune you out, scroll on their phone, or act like your voice holds zero value to them. Y'all let me know if y'all experience any of this. If y'all know somebody that's like this, or anybody did y'all like this. Let me know in the comment section. So the next part, we're going to get into the reality part. Conversations are treated as, with these type of people, conversations are treated as a one-way street. It's all for them. It's all about them. It's all about them. And I'm just gonna throw this in here so I won't forget. Might end up touching back on it later. If not, it'll be right here. It's out of place, but yeah. So when you try to tell them something and they blow you off or brush you off, it's like, oh, I thought the excuse I thought you was on your phone. How the fuck was I on my phone if you would have just looked up and realized I didn't even have my phone in my hand? Kind of something flew around in here, but I didn't even have my phone in my hand. If you would have just looked up at me and paid attention to me while I was talking to you, that shit is rude, disrespectful, and whatever else. Now, you wouldn't like it if the shoe was on the other foot, right? Those type of people wouldn't like it when you do that to them. But it's okay for them to do that to you. That's crazy. Okay, now getting back to it. The second part up under that category, catching them in fabricated lies. What it looks like. That's a part of my what it looks like. When you confront them with their own behavior, they instantly invent excuses like that, like what I just told y'all. They invent excuses or false narratives on the spot. Like that, what I told y'all. Oh, I thought you was on the phone. When you're standing in front of them completely empty-handed. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you serious? All you had to do is just look up. You would see my hands. There's nothing on my hands. I didn't have my phone in my bra. I don't have no pockets to put my phone in my pocket. This person just lies so much. Like, they can come up with a lie on the spot like that. That's the type of person, if you got in trouble and you don't want to get in trouble, that person can think of a lie for you. But they wouldn't help you with the lie, because the lie, if they had to help you with a lie, anything that don't benefit them, they're going to tell the truth about you, but they're going to tell a lie to get themselves out, because they believe the lie. They really genuinely believe the lies that they're spewing out of their mouth. They believe it, and they think everybody else believes it. You have to be some kind of, your brain just shut down for you to believe. Clearly, when they lie, you can clearly see that they're not doing a very good job creating a lie. They come up with lies on the fly. And then the thing is, they bend the truth. The reality is they bend the truth to whatever protects their ego, whatever feeds their need, whatever makes them look good. Leaving you holding the receipts like, what the? They're like making your head, it's like, it makes my head hurt. Like, why are you lying so fucking much? I clearly can have it right here. I don't have my phone in my hand, or whatever have you. You're trying to make me feel stupid. Gaslighting in my mind. Manufactured emergencies. I got down here, manufactured emergencies and for control. And that's number 3. What it looks like. When you are finally out somewhere, we're going to step into the part when you're out somewhere enjoying yourself, establishing boundaries, or spending time with other people. What they do, they suddenly conjure up an exaggerated, outlandish, outrageous ass emergency that you can clearly prove by asking them questions. And they can't even make point A meet up with point B. They have point A skipping to point C and won't go back to point B because the chunk that's missing never really happened. That whole emergency never happened. They just want you to drop what you're doing and run back to them. Then when you get there and do all that, then, oh, hey, you okay? No, I did all this coming back, and it's like, I did all this coming back and ain't nothing happened. No, I'm not dropping what I'm doing for you. I'm busy. And I'm not doing it. I'm just not. So then I got under here, the reality, it's a guilt trip tactic. That's what it is. They're guilt tripping you to get what they want out of you. Designed to punish you for having independence. It's designed to punish you for living a life, for having independence, for setting boundaries, and for painting clear lines that you don't want them to cross, that you're not letting them cross. They don't like that. They're trying to pull you back to them, have you waiting on them hand and foot, have you doing things that they want, trying to keep you under their thumb. If they can't live a life and enjoy that type of life you have, you're not allowed to enjoy that type of life either. That's how they are. Okay, so number 4, I got playing the victim when you hold them accountable. What it looks like. This is number 4. The moment you hold their feet to the fire and refuse to let them get away with their usual manipulation tactics, they shut down. They pout. or they twist the narrative, or all of the above. And they do whatever they can within all that together to make you look like the bad guy or the bad person, like you wronged them, like you said something to hurt their feelings, trying to get sympathy out of everybody that's around them, and trying to get you to be, or if it's just you and them, they try to get you like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. No, you were fucking wrong for doing that. They know they were wrong. They know that you know they were wrong. They think if they use their pouting, narrative switching, and all that shit, that will get you to set aside your boundaries to be like, oh, I'm sorry. No, y'all don't ever apologize. If you know you were right, you have proof that you were right and this person was wrong, and I'm just gonna say don't apologize. That's just for me. Okay, because they're trying to make you look, she was trying to make me look like the bad guy. She always does that. But yeah, so the next thing, the reality, accountability to them feels like an attack because they're narcissistic. Because they refuse to admit that they are wrong. In their damn delusional ass mind, they don't see anything wrong with how they're acting. If anything, for them in their mind, everybody else is wrong. For treating them in that way, for talking to them that way, for handling them that way, for having reactions to their words or their actions. No, you're not wrong for reacting to how this person is treating you, how this person is talking to you, how this person is trying to gaslight you, how this person is being narcissistic, how they're lying to you, how they're treating you like shit, how they're trying to make you feel like you were the wrong. No, you better stand your ground and tell them that they were wrong, and don't feel bad about telling them that they were wrong for treating you like that. Because my grandma used to always say, if you back down and don't stand your ground with somebody like that, they're going to continue to use and manipulate you. And in this case, this person is going to really try to use and manipulate you regardless, and be not because they're narcissistic. They're on a whole different plane of what they think reality is. We got our normal people reality. They're way over here on a whole nother planet of a false sense of reality. Okay, so my number 5 is expecting total access while giving zero respect. Now what it looks like, what it looks like for me, these are all what it looks like for me in my situation. Y'all's may be different. They demand your full attention, your time, your empathy whenever they want it, when it benefits them, when they need it, when they need somebody to talk to. In this case, I ain't got nobody to talk to. This is why the fuck you ain't got nobody to talk to. Nobody wants to be around somebody who gaslights them, manipulates them, play the victim, lies about things, reverse victim and offender. Nobody wants to be around anybody like that. Do y'all let me know in the comment section, would y'all want to be around somebody like that? Would you want to be around somebody like that? I can honestly say, hell no for me. That is so stressful, so mentally draining, so frustrating, so aggravating. So it's a lot. It's too mentally taxing to be putting up with that. Okay, and then I got down here. But they don't offer none of that back in return when you need it. Because everything is about them, and the world is supposed to revolve around them. That's the type of person they are. And they're draining, they're energy drainers too. If you pull back or stop feeding into their cycle, they act bewildered and they complain that nobody wants to talk to them. Yeah. The reality, they want an audience, not a reciprocal relationship, friendship, or whatever have you. Hell, even a situationship, we're going to throw that in there. They don't want that. They want an audience. They want people to be clapping them on when they do something bad, something good, or anything else. But when it comes to giving that back, they don't have it to give back conveniently. They never had it. Okay, so the takeaway from this, protect your peace. Protecting your peace means stopping the cycle. Stop of pouring your energy into someone who refuses to pour it back. Don't give people your time, your energy, your breath. Who can't give that back to you? Share your thoughts. Hold on. Share your thoughts and your time. Share your thoughts and your time only with the people who pour back into you, who breathe back life into you, who listen to you, who knows how to listen to you, who cheers you on and listen to you when you need to talk, who talk to you and you listen to them. They let you talk and they listen to you. People who pour back into you, who breathe life back into you. People can give you just as much as you give them. People who take just as much as you take. It's a give-take. Relationship, friendship, and any other kind of ship. But yeah, people that knows how to listen, not gaslight, manipulate, be a narcissist, pathological, lying, Darvo suffering person. No. No. So drop a comment if you have ever dealt with someone pulling these exact moves. Drop a comment if you ever dealt with this, or you know somebody who's done this, or whatever have you. Make sure y'all leave your comments down in the comment section. Thank y'all for being here, and make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Bye. See y'all in the next video.